My name is Michael Frank, that's my English name. And I myself, I was born 3 miles south of here, one of the islands. It's called Yanchehe, it means high island. And like I said, along the canal, when the water, all the hammocks underwater, that's the only dry ground. That's why we started those 2 camps. Otherwise, we'll be living in the water. That's why the Everglades is dying. Yeah, here I got on top of my house and look north. On this side, water comes 83, it was like a lake. I said, mercy, mercy, have mercy. What are you doing to my home, to my land?
I've heard stories about how the skies used to teem with millions of birds, and we've had so many pressures against that. First it was bird hunting for their plumes, and then it became more about the way that we manipulated the environment. We diked and dredged and channelized the Everglades in order to allow people to live here, but what that did was it was slowly killing the Everglades.
The destruction of the Everglades affected not just the Miccosukee Tribe, but pretty much anybody who relied on the Everglades for their livelihood. It starts out in 1928 when a hurricane ripped through the Everglades and killed 2,000 people. It was the second worst, in terms of human life, natural disaster in our nation's history. And so the Corps of Engineers got busy taming the Everglades, saying we never want this to happen again. We don't want it to kill people. And they set about putting the Everglades into a straitjacket, converting the river of grass into a series of lakes and dams so that it didn't function at all like it used to. And that ecological collapse affected not just the Miccosukees, but fishermen from traditional gladesmen. Anybody who lived in the Everglades, relied on the Everglades for their livelihood, was totally unprepared for the changes that happened in a very short order. In about 15 years, this was changed pretty dramatically.
Back when I was little, when I was born in 1957, I drank the water, ate the birds. Me and my brothers, we used to go hunting, get a spear, bow and arrow. We would go hunting. And I think there's a little pond over here. When the rest of the water, there's no more water, it's dry. The Everglades, it's dead. What you see here is a skeleton. You don't see no birds. You don't see no birds flying, migrating into the Everglades. Because they don't know. The water's full of mercury. I can't drink the water. What the government wanted to do then, wanted to destroy my home, wanted to get me out of here, couldn't survive. They're doing it now. They have destroyed my home.
The Everglades is astonishingly sensitive to what we would consider, what you might consider trace amounts of nutrients and pollution. Here have astonishing and seriously detrimental effects. The Miccosukee Tribe has been at the forefront of making sure that all water put in the Everglades is clean. When people ask what they can do, I think there's a number of things. There is power in numbers. There is power in our democratic process. You do have a voice, you do have a choice every single day with how you live your life. You can make a choice to become closer with the land around you, the world around you, the air you breathe, or not. It's up to you. And you can also make a choice to relate to other people around you and find people of like mind and get together as one and make your voice heard. And that is how things change. In fact, it's the only way things can change.